Exhausted.
Exhausted. Hola muchachos, welcome here. I am fully supporting my pregnancy pillow by wearing like legitimately the exact same color in my shirt. This is insane to me. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. You know what? Baby's coming. Not yet, but we're getting closer and closer. Especially by the time you're watching this, I'm into my 3rd trimester, which is really like go time. Let's get things done. Let's crack the whip. We have so much to do before baby comes, and step 1, which is always the first step, is decluttering. I haven't properly decluttered my space since last year. It has been that long, and it has been hugely needed for me to go throughout the whole house and just see what we use, what we don't. I get a lot of people being like, Sarah, you declutter a lot for someone who claims to be a minimalist. Absolutely. Having multiple kids, working from home, and getting sent so much stuff, I honestly, not by choice, but just by lifestyle, accumulate a lot of different items that I just need to go through and purge. Also, with the kids continually growing, there's some things that we realized didn't serve us very well in those areas of their lives, and we wouldn't want to continue it on for our other kids, etc., etc. So you guys are gonna hang out with me today, most likely tomorrow as well, because this might take us a couple days in decluttering, and then also on top of that, organizing. So we're gonna start here. This is the top area of the house. I'm in the master bedroom right now. We're gonna tackle this space, move into the kids' rooms, tackle that space, and then start heading downstairs throughout the day. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get this house ready for when baby comes. For the bedroom, we have kind of one dresser here. Houses a lot of extra things. We have a dresser in our closet. It's dark, but I'll show you guys our closet. We have some side tables, and that's really it when it comes to decluttering this space. We keep our bedroom extremely minimal. That is how we like it. So let's go through these drawers first and see what we can declutter. Pregnancy tests. Aw. So we have our dresser here, and then this is our closet. These are Kieran's clothes, my clothes. You can see we're pretty minimal with our wardrobes, and I did just do a huge closet declutter, which you guys can check out down below. There is one thing that I think I should probably let go of, but I mean beyond that, like this is a quite minimal space. I do have some clothing right here, which is going to be put up there, and it houses all of my clothing that I will be wearing once my belly is no longer looking like this. The last thing in this room that I need to declutter is my side table. Kieran has a side table, but if Kieran wants to go through it, he's more than welcome to. I don't really declutter Kieran's stuff because he already is very minimal with what he has. Therefore, I don't have a huge desire to go ahead and do that for him, and he can do it because it's his stuff. But this is the last thing I have to go through. So this is what we have. I have some books that need to be given back to their owners. Forgot about these pregnancy tests. And then I also just had kind of random little things scattered throughout that is like garbage or recycling, some bags, just little random stuff. My red light, which I now have a mask in this form. I don't need it like this. This bag is so beautiful, but I haven't worn it more than 3 times. So we'll let this go. Some hair curlers that were very interesting. So I'm going to try to categorize what I have as best as I can, because this stuff is going to, like the good stuff can be donated to the thrift store, and it's easier for them to go through if it's a little more categorized. But for now, I'm just gonna put it in here, and then later we shall properly sort through it for their sake. Ta-da! We are now in my girls' room. I don't like showing my kids' rooms heavily on YouTube, so that's why we're gonna have some kind of like close-up angles, but I have this big wicker bin basket that I thrifted recently. It fits all the girls' dress-up clothes and toys in their room in here. It's perfect, but there are some glittery dresses I'm going to get rid of. They were given to us, which was nice, but I just can't stand having glitter all through the house. So we're gonna go through that. Also, I stored a lot of the girls' bedding and just bedding in general in their closet, which I knew I would declutter and move this stuff around. So I kind of put it there for the time being until I got into the zone. I am now in the zone. I need to declutter some of the bedding as well as just find a new home for it. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So the girls' closet is quite small entrance-wise, but then it goes quite deep on either side. We actually ordered some new dressers because these are too small to fit all of their clothes. So we have some new ones that will be a little bit bigger coming in. But you can see the top is really clear, except we do have a diaper bag and a little bit of storage back there. And then I have these bins, which are kind of tucked behind these clothes. These are the kids' grow-up bins. Whenever I'm thrifting or there's an awesome sale on some kids' clothes, I can buy for future purposes for my kids and then put it into their grow-up bins or grow-in bins. The bins I get are from IKEA and they're very nice. In here, I have some clothes that I need to either sort through because this is my extras bin. I'll just have like random things in here that I'll throw in and be like, I'll get to it later. A lot of these are just too small clothing that I haven't fully put away yet. Also, with baby number 4, we don't know if it's a boy or girl, so we're kind of putting all the kids' old clothes into baby number 4's bin, and then we'll kind of have to reorganize once baby is born and we figure out the gender. But for now, I think I'm just gonna leave some of those there, the things that are just way too small or covered in glitter, because like, why is glitter such a go-to? That needs to end. But there are some things that are just kind of small. Once we realize what baby is, then we can properly organize this bin and baby's bin. Ugh. There you go, put it back in. Okay, all good, all good. Okay, all good. Come sit on your bum, I need your help. You're gonna help me decide what stuffies we're gonna keep and what ones are gonna go. Okay.
That one.
Okay, do you wanna keep this? Okay, which one is better? This one or this one?
I want those.
You don't like these?
No.
Okay, yeah, our kids really like more of like the actual little babies, not really stuffies yet. Okay, one of these is yours and one of these is Ivy's, but would you like to keep these?
No.
Not a huge fan?
No.
No, okay, yeah, that one is yours. We'll ask Ivy about this one. No one has given Benedict Bunny the time of day. Would you like to keep him?
No.
No. Okay. This is Velveteen. Papa gave this to me when we were dating for our future children.
No.
Yeah, so we're keeping him no matter what. Tinkerbell. We have to keep Tinkerbell because Ivy uses Tinkerbell all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me.
What about this donkey?
That's Calvin's.
Is this Calvin's? Okay, we'll ask Calvin. What about this elephant?
It's nice.
Yeah, would you like to keep him or no?
No.
You're not a fan. No, I never see you playing with him. What about this cute little baby?
Baby here with the baby.
I know. Okay, so beautiful. You love that one, so we'll keep that one. But look, we just have a few stuffies that you guys know and love, and that's what we'll keep in there. Okay, on to Calvin's room. And then it's gonna be lunchtime. Are you getting kind of hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting hungry. Okay, here we are in Calvin's room. The first thing I found was some of the liners for cloth diapers, which none of our kids are in diapers, nor am I actually going to use cloth diapers for this baby. Just an extra measure of grace. So I am going to give these away. This is Calvin's closet, which we're gonna end up storing his toys outside of his closet and putting his clothes in his closet. His closet is like half the size of the girls, and he is getting some new like dresser organization too, alongside baby. He has a lot of doubles of certain cars and vehicles, and he doesn't use them all because he has so many multiples. And yes, he's gonna get some cool new toy storage soon. For example, he has 2 tractors, but he uses this one more because it comes with a trailer. So we're gonna keep this one, let the other one go. Also, just some things he's outgrown. This is a full-on baby toy, and to be honest, I never really liked this toy. He's too loud and not very interesting. So I wouldn't even keep this for future baby. So that can go. All these little characters, the kids love these. They're like dinos and horses and dogs and snakes. These are actually fun for in the dollhouse or outside in the garden. So we're gonna move those there. Okay, we still have so much to do. Oh my goodness. Something I really want most parents to think about when it comes to decluttering their kids' stuff. Are the kids playing with it or just dumping it out and then leaving it? These were gifted to the kids a few Christmases ago, and like, they'll mildly play with them, but they usually just dump them, and then it's an annoying mess that they have to clean up. And they actually prefer mega blocks, but I think the huge issue they haven't been reaching for them is because they haven't been seen. And I like having the kids' toys a little more seen. So I think for now, I'm just gonna move the mega blocks into here so it's a little more visible. And as for these little building guys, we're going to put those in the bin and donate them. So here is Calvin's little closet. Again, when we get the dressers, they're gonna go in here. At the top of his closet, I decided to put in his grow into bin as well as the baby's because they will be sharing a room when baby arrives. And then in the girls' room, a few stuffed animals. This is nicely organized and cleaned out. And then we're not keeping the closet like this. It's just while I was vacuuming, I moved some things over. We'll change that up. And then I put their grow into bins up there as well with the extra bin, just because we had so much space up there. This is all looking very nice. We're now going to focus in on some books. So I didn't really show you guys, but the kids have books in their room. So this is Ivy and Elizabeth's kind of box of books, and then this is Calvin's, and then these are all of our books for downstairs. I'm in the living room now. The upstairs is completely done, but I wanted to tackle all the books kind of in one go. Things I am looking for is books that are beyond repair and just need to be recycled. My kids are huge bookies, and sometimes I find we can actually go through books quite quickly because they just use books a lot. So I'm looking for that, and also just kind of really annoying books. Books I personally don't enjoy, books that maybe I don't agree with. Like this is what I consider an annoying book. Found you, little wombat. There's no plot, there's no emotional like grab, not educational, and it's boring. Anyway, I'm gonna go through all So I'm gonna go through all of these, recycle, donations, and then I bet you soon after this I'll start missing some books and then go thrift some more. Okay, I forgot to turn on my microphone, but these books are for recycling, these are for donation, and this is what our book situation is looking like. Here's my cute children, and then I take you guys upstairs to our little window seat nook. I'm just going to throw this downstairs because I'm going to use it downstairs, reorganize this a little bit, and pretty simple, this is what it looks like. And ta-da! That's all done. Kieran's bringing books upstairs.
I thought you were not
I'm heading down here. Elizabeth is looking at some of the books we won't be keeping, and I am gonna go ahead and start tackling the living room. This is our toy storage for the living room. We do have these nice built-in shelves, but there's nothing that I need to declutter on them. They're actually totally great. And then swizzling onto the other side, it's just the couch, our little bench, and a basket, so nothing to declutter there. I'm really just focusing in on this spot right here. As you guys saw, I didn't declutter too much from this area because we keep it so decluttered in the first place, but our random toy bin needed some love. So we went ahead and did that. Books, looking great. Everything is nice and tidy. And now, just thought I'd let you guys know, if you're wondering why I'm not decluttering any of our bathrooms, one's in there, we have a few more. Vacuum piece. It is because our bathrooms are ridiculously minimal. They really don't need any type of decluttering. The upstairs and the bedrooms are all done, living room completed, and now we have moved into the kitchen. This is another place we actually keep quite minimal, but there are a few things in here that I'm already thinking like, I need to declutter that. We all have items in the back of our head that we realize we don't use often, we don't really need. And we kind of keep those in an area of our mind that is like, oh, when I declutter, this I will get rid of. So we're gonna tackle the kitchen. In the kitchen, it's obvious kitchen stuff, as well as we store some of the kids' like homeschool stuff and art stuff, activities. We're gonna go through all of it.
What is that? Don't know.
Yes! This, we're gonna have to, I don't know how we're gonna get rid of this, but this is my old rice cooker, and now I have a new one from Kieran for my birthday. This one was Teflon on the inside and was just continually scratched. So this is what we're starting with, and let's keep going.
Happy birthday.
This is all we got, guys. My rice cooker, a compost bin we're not using, we got a new one, a knife I don't like, tiny spatula, and a broken thermometer. That is it from the kitchen. But here, and I've shown this before, but this is our beautiful bench. This was made custom by House Key Contracting, and the whole idea of this bench for us was to be an extra storage place for the kids' stuff. That's Ivy's little drawer. We have these right here. There's gonna be a little bit of decluttering that's gonna go on for sure, but mostly just some like organization through this area. So when it comes to just decluttering kids stuff, I think it's actually one of the most simple things for a parent to tackle. And I say that because we are just so in tune with our kids' stuff. I think especially if you kind of adopt a more minimalist lifestyle, you can just see what gets used and what doesn't. Kids are awesome because they're open books, so you'll know if your kid likes something or not. Sometimes the hardest part about decluttering kids' stuff is that as soon as you start doing it, then the kids want to hang out with it it and play with it and do stuff with it, which is when you can bring in the option, well, you can have this one or you can have this one. Or give them a bit of a time limit and say, you're more than welcome to keep this item, but I need to see you actually using it. That's great because you're gonna encourage your child to use things and to get the most out of them. And you're also teaching your child just what happens to things that get unused, and also educating them that it's gonna go to someone else who will use it, or it can be recycled and turned into something brand new. And also, it all really does come down to you as the parent. Some items I get rid of, and maybe my kids are like, no, I really want to keep that, but I'm looking at it going, this is covered in glitter, this has been really annoying for me to deal with, therefore I'm gonna let it go for my benefit. My kids are so sick with decluttering, and it's because we've done it from such a young age that it's just normal for them to have things go. And whenever we declutter, and I'm so excited, over the next couple weeks, they start finding new things that they kind of forgot about, or using items in different ways, which I think is like so fun and is really good for like their imaginations. Okay, so these are all nice and organized. I moved a few things around from the area in the kitchen where the kids have some of their stuff stored, and just kind of made everything make more sense here and over there. Next, you guys are seeing a lot of my lower body today. Next, showing you guys what I am purging. These blocks, we already have Jenga blocks, so we don't really need these as well. I also am decluttering some of the kids' school books. These are completely done and finished, so we can recycle those. Some cards that I just don't lean towards, so I'm gonna go ahead and tidy this up a bit, and then I'm gonna show you guys what we've decluttered so far today, because it's actually been quite a lot of stuff. So as I'm editing this, I'm quickly realizing that there's no way I can get this entire declutter into one video. So I am splitting it up into two. So you just watch part one. Part two will be coming out later this week. So subscribe, turn on your notification bell if you want to check that out. Other than that, thank you guys so much for being here and watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.